Hi everyone, welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you do, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Today word for tough times is God said you are not lost no more. You are found. Live right. Some of you right now, you need to live right. So some of the things that you're doing right now is not pleasing to God, but it's pleasing to your flesh. And you wonder why you are in situations you have no business being into. You have to do better for yourself. And I'm going to say this one time: save yourself before you be lost. You cannot help everybody. In Philippians 1 and 6, it says, "And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ." God got you. You just have to do your part as a Christian. Some of you say you're a Christian. I don't know if you really are. You don't have to answer to me. You have to answer to God. A lot of you say you walking with Jesus, but then you walking with the snakes. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying to you is be careful who you around, who you associated with, and what you're doing. You have to be careful because God is like, you're wasting time. You're wasting so many time. Let me tell you, smoking, drinking, having sex ain't doing nothing but making you go to this zigzag land. Got you feeling all good for a moment. You having sex and doing all that stuff for a moment, and guess what? You trying to go back to church. I know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, I know what I'm talking about. I was in sin, but I didn't stay in fornication. I got up. I changed my life to be a better person. The only way you can change, you have to get up and do better. God said you are not lost no more. You are found. Live right. Some of you need to do better. You been in domestic violence. A man almost killed you, knocked your daggone head off, and you still living a sinful lifestyle. Change your life. When you gonna know enough is enough? When you gonna be tired? When you gonna know? When you on your deathbed, asking God for help? God, breathe through me. God, help me. I'm dying. God gonna look at you and say, I told you to leave this dude alone. I'm telling you, some of you, you just don't know. Some of you just gonna be sorry. You're gonna be sorry. Sorry, mommy. I wish I did better. Mommy, I'm sorry. But your mom gonna look at you and say, look at you. I told you, leave this dude alone. Some of you in these relationships, you trust that dude so much. You don't know if he cheating on you. You don't know what he doing. Just because he ain't around you don't mean that he not cheating. You gotta be careful in these relationships. You gotta be careful what you doing as well. When you ain't got God in your life and you just moving, you ain't praying, you ain't fasting, you just moving. You gotta be careful moving like that. I'm telling you, it's time for y'all to get yourself together. You not lost no more. You're found. And it's time for you to live right. It's time for you to do better. Please get yourself together. Please do better for yourself. Because it's important. You don't have to be like everybody. Be who you are. Be like God. And ask God to change you. Ask God to restore you. Ask God to make you over. And receive Jesus as your personal Savior. It's time for you to stop running. It's time for you to understand that God loves you. You understand what I'm saying? Start living right and live better. Okay? Yes, we not perfect, but you got to do better for yourself. That's the only way you going to learn, by doing better. Okay? So I just want to say to you, keep your head up. Keep putting God first. And know that you're not lost no more. God found you. And it's time for you to live right. It's time for you to do more for God's glory. I love you. Don't give up. Pray about all things. Keep your head up and be strong. More is on the way for you. Stay blessed. Thank you.